Hello there, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lynn, and if you're new here, this is a safe space for me and you to have bold conversation with an extra fun on it. So feel free to subscribe, comment, share, like, just let's have fun, okay? And today I'm so, just hyped up because today, guys, I told you last time when I kind of did a few minute update on what I thought about Game of Thrones, and you haven't checked it out, please do before you watch this one. But you can watch this one, then you go to the other one, because the last one I did a few minute update on how I thought of the first 3 episodes of Game of Thrones, and I'm telling you guys, mimi na watch series, I'm like, I am always so behind. And I mean, imagine this is the time that I'm finishing my Game of Thrones. And I remember I told you guys that I'll be coming, for after a few months or a few weeks, because I have taken, I don't even remember how much time I have taken for me to finish Game of Thrones, but I'm telling you, it's a nice series. Like I have had fun with it because first, it's all over the place. Like it's super extra. Like they are going all the way. Our me anything, like they are going all the way. And I remember the last video we did, I talked about the Red Wedding. If you have checked it out, let me know what you thought about the last video, because the last one we talked about the Red Wedding and how I and how I felt traumatized by that, because I wasn't expecting Rob Stark to die. Not even for a few minutes. I never even thought about it, because see, if I haven't watched something and I know a couple of people have watched it, I don't usually like being told how it's gonna end or how it's gonna be. I'm always like, okay, just keep quiet, let me watch it for myself, because I don't want any spoilers. And I know that's what I'm doing for you right now, because if some of you haven't watched it, I'm so sorry, I'm spoiling it for you, but I'm gonna give you the updates, okay? But let's go back to the let's just go back to the Red Wedding for a minute, because before I tell you how it ended, I'm just gonna highlight the Red Wedding again for just a few minutes. Okay, so after I finished the last 10 episodes, which was on season 3, where this crazy Red Wedding happens, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna relax, because it's just the starting of the series, so I'm just gonna give it time. Maybe there's gonna be extra twist in it. And so I just continued watching it until this episode where Jeffrey is also dying. Am I the only one who liked his character so freaking much? Because it's amazing, because it's just portraying that character so very well. It's just super amazing in the most beautiful way. And I was so sad. Okay, I was super sad when Rob Stark died, but I was extra sad when Joffrey died, because I wasn't expecting that for even a minute. Like it was like, maybe this guy's gonna go to maybe 7th season or 5th season, and maybe his death would be the most heroic death, or it was gonna be like the most hugest death. It's not just about the poison where was just poison on his wedding or something like that. I was just like, this dude is gonna go away, so so like he's gonna be on the series for the longest time. But too bad he wasn't. And that was like, okay, so I came to realize that the Red Wedding, the Jeffrey is dead, the nuts, the series is like really it's giving you highlight on, don't be so happy when a character is alive, because they can die any moment. And it's showing you that not everybody can make it to the last season, which is also okay, because it's a series. It's supposed to be supposed to have all these frightening moments and happy moments and whatever moments, because it's just a series. They are portraying characters, and they are bringing it all to the life, just giving us some super beautiful performance, guys. And I'm just telling you, it's a super good series, because wow, it's gonna give you a lifetime of why the hell would I not watch the Game of Thrones earlier. Because for me, I was like, if I start watching it, then I am gonna finish the whole of the series because it's complete. You can imagine am I the only one who is always late when it comes to watching series which are very bomb and very, beautiful? Because just don't give me the spoilers. I want to watch it for myself. And so yeah, the series is more like they dig deep into a character, they make you fall in love with the character, and then boom, they're not there anymore. And there was this girl who was married to Joffrey. Then Joffrey died on his wedding, and then the chick was married to his brother. Okay, about this brother, I can't remember his name, I'm sorry, but the brother to the Joffrey who becomes king after Joffrey dies, he's what the hell is he? Because I don't understand him. I think he's he's a guy who is very, down to earth. He's good king. He's kind of different, way different from Joffrey, which is okay. But why the hell would you allow your wife and your mother? Why would you allow your wife and your mother to be jailed and then leave that part alone where her mother is stripping naked on their city, where she's just crying, with this all, these city people watching, looking at her, and yet you're the king, but you just allow those kind of things to happen. Okay, somehow I was like, okay, maybe he's different because he's just way different from Joffrey, but he's the king. He's the king, and he just have no say on what the city or his kingdom has to do with the privacy, with his parent, with his mother, with his wife, and to just allow that to happen. I was kind of sad until I talked to my friend about this, and she was like, well, wait and finish the end and then we can talk about it. She told me like, yeah, he's different, and that's the reason why we have to see how pure and good he is, because if it was Joffrey, I think he could have burned the whole city to the ground. And I'm telling you guys, this king, the one, I can't remember his name, I don't know why I can't remember his name, but yo, he's just a good king. But at the end of the day, I just feel so sad with how he dies. He just throws himself out in the window because of how his wife was. His wife and some half of the city were burned by Queen Cersei. Queen Cersei is amazing. Okay, let's get the Queen Cersei, because this bitch, I love her. I don't care what you all say, but I love her. You know why? She doesn't give a SHIET. She doesn't give anything. Like, she's gonna do what she feels like she wanna do. I know she's bad. She has killed a lot of people. She was responsible with Robb Stark's dad dying. Yeah, she was responsible for a lot of people dying. But I love how strong she is. I love how bold she is. She is not afraid to step up. She's not afraid to kind of be herself in a way. Because for me, I think when you are in that situation, you're a queen, you have a lot of enemies, you have a lot of this and that, but you have to kind of rule your kingdom in a way that it's good for you. Because she only thinks about herself. Yeah, we can call her selfish. Yeah, she is, but she's good. Her character, how she portrays it, how she puts those lines in others, how she kind of puts herself out there to make sure that we get all this fun that we're talking about right now. I mean, for me, I like her a lot. And let's get to the brother, Jaime. Jaime is one of a kind because he's different. And before we get to the Jaime part, I hate how she dies, the Queen Cersei. I was also expecting her death to be more heroic at the end of the season 8, because I finished watching the last episode, which was yesterday, no, the day before yesterday, and I kind of, decided to, let me just rewind for the last episode, and then I did it, and then I came to realize that the ending, it's not. But before I get to the ending, let's just talk about Jaime, because Jaime is one of the most funny. He doesn't know he's funny, but he's funny in a way. He's super funny, because if you get to see him in a different view, like, he's super extra funny. And his character is well portrayed. I like it because I think it's a good character. He does a very good job. But the ending though, the ending wasn't what I was expecting. After you have watched a series that has been you know being talked about for the longest time, and people are like, you haven't watched Game of Thrones, you should watch it, blah blah, and then you come to the ending of it, and then you come to see, wow, this is how just the ending it is. Like, it's just there. I feel like they were in a hurry to finish the series, but we are gonna talk about the ending when we are going to finish this video, because yeah, we are not done with Khaleesi. Oh my god, Khaleesi, I loved her when the series was starting, but I love her even more when we're in the middle of the series, up to season 5, season 4, season 6, where she's just taking on the world with her dragons, being that queen, that damn good queen who is going to rule the kingdom, blah blah blah. And I was so hyped up. I really wished I could see her on that Iron Throne, but yeah. Okay, Queen Cersei and Khaleesi and Sansa and Arya. I think these are just few of female actors on Game of Thrones who evolved in the most beautiful way. Like, they became the most stronger characters, most seen characters, most diverse characters in the most beautiful way. Because at first I was like, okay, so she's married to this dragon, or this dragon or something, and boom, she's gonna have a terrible life as a young queen or a young princess, and then boom, she comes out to be the most strongest character of all time. Khaleesi is just so bigger and so incredibly talented in the most beautiful way, and she does the portraying of the character very well. Emilia Clarke, she's amazing because her character is very strong and very brave and very big. I think that's the best character that I've seen so far with Sansa. Yes, Sansa is also an incredible actor. I mean, she's Sophia Turner. I think she's incredibly talented. She portrayed Sansa very well. And I think when it comes to character, she was super. We didn't really know of how much she was gonna go to be, but we came to realize that she was meant for bigger and greater things, even after what she went through. But she decided, she came out of it very well, and she came out of it stronger for her to be able to, rule the kingdom where her father was the king. And she's just amazing. Ruling Winterfell is not easy because it's not women thing. I think this series is just, I told you, it's all over the place. If you haven't watched it, watch it first, because I'm sorry, I'm spoiling it for you. So yeah, I think Sansa ruling Winterfell and becoming the Queen of the North, I wasn't expecting that, but I love it. I do love it so very much. I think she's incredibly good, and she deserves it after all she has done to survive and to be where she is. And Arya is one of the she is incredible. I love her character so much. I think she's a very strong and brave character, even after what the series was all about. Like, women weren't supposed to be warriors or knights, but she ends up being much bigger thing, that the bigger person than that. And then this part where she kills the Night King. Guys, I mean, it's not what I was expecting, but she did it. You know what I thought Snow was the one who was gonna kill the Night King, but this chick, oh my gosh, she is a bad ASS. I think she is incredible, and it wasn't something that you could have realized that this is what she's gonna do. But she did it anyway, because she is the bad bitch in the screen, on the screen, all day, all night. Because I'm like, I want to see Arya part, because I'm always on my edge of my seat watching the series, because you never know what's gonna happen next. And I was like, okay, what is gonna happen to Arya? What is she gonna do? oh sorry, what is she gonna do, what is the surprise, because she is always giving us surprise on these queens, because she is just there serving us, giving us hot, better things every time. And I love her character. It has been a bigger, and she has come out to be the strongest character, lead role in the most beautiful way. And I think by the ending part, mm, but we said we're gonna talk about it when the video is ending. So yeah, hold on your seat, and we're gonna talk about that later, okay? And yes, who is Arthur? Yeah, we have talked about Sansi, right? Sassy, yeah, I think she's good. I, I love her character. As I said, I really do. I love her character so much. She's stronger. I think she's the most stronger character in the whole series, according to me. Yeah, and I think she's great. And now we go to the male characters. Snow, Jon Snow. Am I the one who am I the only one? When the series was starting, I was so much looking forward to see how the ending of Jon Snow would be. But I'm glad they gave us a twist on season 7, if I'm not wrong, where they make us believe, we are told that he is the rightful king of the Iron Throne, and that Khaleesi is not supposed to be, even fighting for it because she's not the rightful queen. Well, that was a better twist. I wasn't expecting that. After you have watched something for a while and you're like, oh, this dude has gone through this and that. He has been really like struggling, fighting on the wall. He has been doing this and that. But at the end of the day, wow, he is a big deal. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I think that's good. It's super good. What do you think about it? Were you surprised that Jon Snow was supposed to be the rightful king of the Iron Throne? Or am I the only one? Okay, let me know in the comments below. Anyway, yeah, Jon Snow is good by Tyrone, the brother to Jimmy. I love his character so much. I love how he becomes the most strongest character after he has, run away from home. Then he comes to be the hand of the Queen Khaleesi, and I can't believe he's the only man who survived in his house. Like, he is the only one. After his brother and sister dies, I think he's the only one who survives, and he ends up being the hand of Bran after Bran is named the king of of the throne. And I think, yeah, that's a very good twist, because I wasn't expecting that. He's strong too. He has come way too far from, being not loved by his father, not being loved by his sister, not even being loved by the city sometimes, because, when you're born and your mother dies after giving birth to you, I understand his father. You'll be like, yeah, this is the son that killed my wife and whatever. But yo, he was loved so much by Jamie, and I think that's the reason why I feel like they had more bond with, even with the whole thing that was happening, and he was, almost killed by his father. Wow, he has come way too far than we could have ever thought, and he deserves the hand, being the hand of Bran. And Bran is one of them. Starting the season, he was really small, like he was really tiny, and now we have watched him grow all this time, growing, and just he's good. He has grown to be a very powerful character in the most beautiful way. He becomes a three-eyed raven, and he's just doing his thing. And after he's chosen to be the leader or the king that the world deserves, oh man, I mean, he deserves it. He really does. He deserves it. He deserves it a lot. And yes, guys, so the ending. Can I just come and talk about the ending soon, because I'm not done highlighting the whole series, because I am still not ready to kind of let it go. So I'll be rewinding it for just a few episodes, and then I'm gonna just gonna explain it to you. I'll come and spoil it to you how it ended. But from season 3. I was in season 4, 5, and 6. Those were my favorite seasons of our time. Yeah, they were super like my favorite seasons of our time. Just we're gonna have to wait, and then I'm gonna just very soon I'll be coming back with some few highlights on how I thought of the ending, because that part deserves a day of itself, because there's a lot of things to cover up when it comes to the ending part. So don't be disappearing from me for this, for the longest time, because I know I take a while to upload videos, but I'll be coming back to just highlight the ending season, because that, as I say, deserves a day of itself, because it's one of the it deserves a day of itself, because it's all over the place. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I am so honored for you coming and just having a few minutes of your time to come out and hang out with me. I don't take that for granted. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. Don't forget to like, comment, share with your friends if this any of my content helps you. And if you want to see any highlight videos very soon, let me know in the comments below what you want me to do next, or a movie or a series. Then I'm gonna do it for you, because I'm here for you. I am here for you 100%. So yeah guys, thank you so much for being here. I am honored. Thank you so much. Let me know what you thought about the Game of Thrones yourself, when you watched it. What did you think about it? What was the twist that you were like, okay, I didn't expect that, but it happened? What were those big surprises the writers gave us and we didn't expect it? Let me know in the comments below, and let's see each other very soon. Yes, I won't be gone for long, okay? I'll be coming to update the last episode. So yes guys, thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Love you.